एट वर्क प्लेस इन योर ऑफिस बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें बोली जाती हैं जिसका मतलब स्टेटमेंट कुछ और होता है और यूज किसी और तरीके से किया जाएगा. You are like a family. This is off the record. Boss has told you are doing a wonderful job. I really appreciate your feedback. This is off the record. Tell na, I will not tell anybody else. These are certain situations, these are certain traps which has spoiled many careers. In this video, I'm going to share with you such situations and what should you do if anyone tells that statement, whether it is your colleague or your boss. You will come across these statements every day. What should you do? The first statement is, we are like a family, but business comes first. As company culture emphasizes on family might be warm and inclusive. Family does not mean you will start sharing everything. आपके घर में क्या हो रहा है, आपकी फैमिली में क्या हो रहा है, किसी ने क्या बोला, किसी के अगेंस्ट में क्या बोला, ये सारी चीजों को आपको अवॉइड करना चाहिए. The reality is, while relationship matters, but at the end of the day, it is office, it is business, it is customer, it is profit. Loyalty, budget cuts and performance metrics will always take priority over relationship. How do you handle situations if people say we are like family? First thing you need to do, or you need to keep in mind, build a very good relationship, but do not mistake it for job security. You have to focus on your competency, you have to focus on your performance. Performance always take precedent over relationship in any corporate. Second, keep your professional boundaries intact. Do not go too personal. उतना ही शेयर करें जितना जरूरत है, जितना आपकी जॉब डिमांड करती है. And the third is, you should always keep a backup plan. Focus on your competency. These are certain crucial things which you should do if somebody is saying we are like a family. Second statement which is common, or second situation which is common, is trust me, this is off the record. It will never be. A colleague shares confidential information or gossip about somebody and he encourages you to do gossip. Trust me, what he is telling you, he will go and tell somebody else. Gossips never get confined to one person. How do you handle it? Never share anything you don't want it to be repeated. If you want something to be confidential, keep it confidential with yourself. If you want to give feedback to somebody, go and give feedback to that individual. Do not give to somebody else, because he will twist and he will give feedback what suits him. Second, you can very politely tell him that I want to focus on job and I don't get to participate in gossip, or I don't encourage gossip. Kindly keep it off to me. I really don't like it, or I'm not capable of gossip, or whatever you are saying must be true. Move out of it. Trust me, this is off the record, will never be off the record. It will be on the record, it will travel, it will be shared with a lot of people, and you do not know how this information will be used against you in any company. The third situation is, boss said it's a good idea. I have discussed with boss. मैंने boss से बात कर लिया है. You just go ahead and do it. The reality is, some people exaggerate things to push their agenda. For example, if you have given a presentation to your boss and boss says it's a great idea. It's a great idea. That does not mean it is approved. If such situation comes, then you should do two things. Validate directly with your boss, so that you hear from him that you need to go ahead or you don't need to go ahead. Second, politely tell that individual, I'm sure boss has approved. Can I just go and seek more input from him so that I don't go wrong? Which means you are telling that individual that I trust you, but still I would like to validate from the boss. So next time when somebody tells you, boss has said it's a great idea, do not take this as an approval. Go and validate. Go and take input. Once it has the consent, then only just go ahead and do that work. Otherwise, be careful. Your boss says you are doing an amazing job, you are doing a fantastic job, that does not mean you are really doing a great job. Many a times on a day-to-day work, when he has given you some work, you go to him, what would he tell you? He would obviously encourage you. He doesn't want to discourage you by saying you are doing a stupid job. He will say you are doing a good job, you are doing a fantastic job, but that does not mean that you will get the promotion or you will get the highest ranking or you will get the increase. The reality is compliments are great, but they don't pay the bills. If you come across such a situation, always track your achievements and bring during performance appraisal. It's a great idea to make an achievement file throughout the year so that any performance discussion happens, you have to go and articulate what you have done. Second, you should ask directly, I appreciate the feedback. What seems to be the steps or what more should I do to get a better rating or to get a promotion? Asking direct question always helps because he is bound to give you certain answers on which you can work. And second, it also gives him a message that you are looking for promotion or you are looking for highest rating. The next is, let's keep it flexible, which means that the expectations are unclear. Let's keep it flexible means he is not sure what he wants from you. And when he is not sure what he wants from you, obviously you will not deliver up to his expectations. In that cases, flexibility often benefits others more than you, especially the person who is giving you the job, because once you do 50% of the job, he gets some time to think and he will add some more dimension. He will tell you more things to do. If you come across that situation when someone or your boss says, let's keep it flexible, you should do two things. First, ask for clear deliverables and deadlines. Ask more questions. Second, follow up with a summary email to ensure alignment and check with him frequently. For example, he has given you a project to complete it in 1 month. Go after 1 week when you have made say 20% progress or 25% progress and check with him that I have done this thing. Am I going in the right direction? Am I meeting your expectation? So that after 30 days, you don't get disappointed that he does not like your work. So go after 7 days and take input. This will ensure that you are taking his feedback, you are taking him on board, and you will deliver what he is expecting. Subir, you are the best person to do this job, and you feel elated that boss has recognized me and I am the best person among all the team members to do the job. The reality could be something else. You are the best person for the job because nobody else wants to do it, or nobody else wants to take up this project. Do not take this on face value if somebody tells you that you are the best person for it. You are said you are the perfect fit for this assignment only to realize that nobody wants to take it. In that situation, what you need to do is you need to assess the opportunity, whether it is aligning with your role and responsibility or not. It is aligning with your career goal or not. If it is not, then you need to politely tell him that, boss, I am doing a lot of other work. I may not be able to deliver this on time. Do not refuse. Do not say direct no, but tell him that you have a lot of assignment to do. I would really love to do this job, but it might take more time and I may not be able to meet your expectation. I may not be able to meet the timelines which you are looking for, and politely decline that situation. The next thing you will see, this will be great for your growth. Do this job. This will be great for your career. The reality is this is an extra job which is being given to you because team is not willing to do, or there is too much job to be done. This is an additional responsibility under pretext of learning and development, under the pretext that this will be great for your career. If it does not, then you ask, how will this contribute to my career development? Try to document if possible. If there is no clear-cut answer and you have an opportunity to evaluate, then politely decline. And as I said earlier also, when you are declining, do not say direct no. It will be taken very negatively against you. We appreciate your feedback. Be open. Say whatever you want to say. But if nothing changes, you need to be cautious. You need to be careful from next time onwards. You are encouraged to share feedback, but after speaking up, nothing changes or no action is being taken on the feedback you have given. Or even if you are not being told that your feedback is good, but there is some better feedback which we want to work on. The reality is some company promote openness, but they are not actually interested to change. In that situation, what should you do? The first thing which you should do is, if feedback is ignored multiple times and consecutively, focus on what you can control. You cannot control others. You cannot control how your manager will respond, how your team will respond. Over a period of time, you need to influence and get things done. If the culture remains unresponsive, consider whether it is a right environment for you. If you have to work with that manager, you need to find ways. Everybody has a way of working. Some people may not like feedback during the meeting. Then post-meeting, you can go to him. That's a brilliant idea. And I would like to add 1 or 2 points. Many people does not want to be opposed. If you feel such team members are there or such bosses are there, resist giving feedback in a group. Give feedback on one-to-one basis. The next statement you will hear in most of the organization is, let's collaborate, let's work as a team, which means आप काम करिए, मैं आराम करूंगा. Because let's collaborate, let's work as a team. A colleague enthusiastically proposes teamwork to someone, which means you end up doing most of the work, and the reality is they might be offloading a lot of their responsibility to you, because you may be a good job, but they are offloading the responsibility. So whenever somebody tells you, let's collaborate, let's work as a team, it's a time for you to be a little careful. What you should do, clearly define role and expectation from you. You are working as a team, but each team member has certain responsibility. It cannot happen that one person is doing all the job and others are just enjoying life. So clear-cut role responsibility for your team members, especially for you, needs to be there. The second, keep a record of all contribution, and it will be a good idea to share update with your manager so that your manager is aligned the roles and responsibility, or let's collaborate kind of a work which you are doing. The last one and my favorite one is, this is just a small task, can you do it for me? Small task, why it is being given to you? Let's collaborate. The boss has told. These are certain statements you need to be careful. Remember, in office situation, people are in a race. They want to move ahead of you. Most of the office colleagues, while people might say, even some of the engagement survey says, do you have best place to work? Do you have friends at work? You may have friends at work. You may be friendly with people, but they are not your friend, because it's an office environment. The culture is such, the environment is such that everybody wants to grow, everyone wants to race ahead, everyone wants to project themselves to be as the best, and there is nothing wrong in it. But you just need to be more careful about statements. Let's do it, let's work as a team, boss has told it, let's collaborate, this is just a small task, can you do this favor? These statements by which you are being utilized, you are being engaged beyond your work, is not going to add value to your career progression, is not going to add value to your career growth. So these statements, you need to be extremely careful, and you do it if you have time. If you do it, if it is taking your career to the next level. If not, and if you feel that you are being utilized, you are being victimized, then it is time for you to think. It's time for you to ponder on the points which I have shared, and next time when you come across this situation, be aware and act in the interest of your career. I'm sure these tips are useful to you, and next time when you come across such situation, you will be able to manage it a little better. The whole objective of my YouTube channel is to share how do you get job much faster. And once you have got into job, how do you move? How do you grow in your career faster? Sharing my experience, I am very keen to know your experience, know your feedback. Do like, subscribe and comment on this channel so that I can share more information and I can share more videos which might be useful for your career. All the best and best wishes to all of you.